Cinqueño KOR Sports. We're here with the legendary Eddie Hearn. Man, it got kind of intensive there. It was a little, man, Canelo kept like stepping forward, kind of his face kept getting worse.
Yeah, he was, it all started like when he was doing the round table with the media. He said a lot of things that I didn't necessarily expect him to say. And as we were coming down here, I said, do you mind if I ask you, like, he said, fucking yeah. Like, he doesn't like him at all. And he feels that a lot with Gennady is a front, you know, because Gennady's a very respectful, but he feels like there's two sides, because he sees that respectful side and then he'll see an interview where he said this and he said that. I don't know. I don't care. What I know is that, you know, Canelo has made it clear he wants to end Gennady Golovkin's career. And I expect a very spiteful performance from Canelo Alvarez, but also at the same time, I expect a all or nothing performance from Gennady Golovkin. I think he'll be saying to himself, if I lose this fight, I'm done. And let's be honest, they're two legends of the sport. You've got the unified middleweight world champion against the undisputed 168 pounder, you know, the best at middleweight versus the best at super middleweight, and it's an incredible fight.
What did G say after the second fight that kind of made Canelo like, oh, I thought it was squash and I guess it isn't?
I don't know. I mean, I guess it's different stuff about the fight, different stuff about the scoring. You know, I don't know exactly, but whatever he said, it flicked all the right switches with Canelo Alvarez.
For sure. Obviously, there was a rematch clause with Bivol, but Canelo decided to face Triple G. Is Bivol contractually obligated with anything now that Canelo decided to go with Triple G?
He's contracted to Matchroom, and we'll have a fight with him in September, October, and then we will work on the rematch. But what I'm saying in these interviews is, why not make the undisputed fight? Like, everybody wants to see Beterbiev against Bivol. Let's make it now. You know, I don't believe they want to make that fight, and if they don't, that will be good news for maybe some of our stable, like Callum Smith or Joshua Buatsi, who will probably get the Bivol fight, and then I think Canelo will rematch Bivol if he beats Triple G. So, you know, it's just another incredible moment of an incredible resume.
Is that something you've spoken to Bivol about? Does he, obviously, I'm sure he wants the undisputed, but is he willing to go against Beterbiev to then, I mean, because then you kind of gamble the Canelo fight as well, right?
You do. I mean, look, Bivol, he's made a lot of money now, obviously, from the last fight. He wants to be undisputed, but he also understands the financial lure and the credibility as well of the rematch with Canelo Alvarez. So he's in an amazing position right now, and the focus for Canelo is Triple G, but I know that if he beats him, he will want to rematch Dmitry Bivol.
Man, you and Leonard are having some good back and forth on the internet, man. It's good stuff. He mentioned something that he actually reached out to you on the phone or somewhere. I feel like where did this? What's her name, bro? How did this all start? What's her name, bro? I feel like a girl's involved here.
Oh, there was no girl involved. It was I was at a Gennady Golovkin workout. Might have been Steve Roll's fight, or might have been Derevyanchenko, and I was outside on the street, and John Horner, who's a long-time lawyer for Mayweather Promotions, come over to me with a phone and said, here you go. And I said, hello. And Leonard's like, me and you are different. You know, she's like, kind of like a soft threaten for, you're a silver spoon pussy, and I'm not, basically. And I went, what the fuck are you talking about? Right. And he said, oh, you said this, you said that, blah, blah, blah. He said, I know people in New York, I'll have them to you in 5 minutes. And I said, fuck you. And that was the end of the conversation. Right. Didn't really think anything of it. Just went, just having a little look around. Yeah, just in case. Fuck you. Yeah. And it's just really gone from there. Like, and I don't know. It's weird. We're very sarcastic people, you know. And I just enjoy it. You know, like I look at Leonard and I look at Stephen Espinoza as well. He's another one who just like Stephen Espinoza likes tweets about me, like negative tweets, and I just look at it and I go, yeah, I'm like, how bad? And the worst thing is, which I feel like there's two things that a man should never do, in my opinion. Number one is not shake someone's hand. Right? Now listen, if there's something that's too deep, then, but genuinely, within the industry, you know? And the other one is you never spit at someone. Right, this is two things that I was taught growing up. Spitting at someone is actually like one of the lowest, and no one spat at me. But at the plant against the Canelo fight, I walked out of the Hennessy Lounge, and I saw Stephen Espinoza, and he looked me straight in the eye, and I said, "Stephen, how are you?" And he looked at me and turned his nose up and walked off. Now, he says he doesn't recall that. That is the biggest load of bullshit I've ever seen, because I spoke to a couple of people here today who witnessed it firsthand. Right. And I just thought to myself, wow, like, it's that deep, is it? You know? Apparently. Which it must be.
Apparently.
So I'm all in, really. Like,
let's go.
Yeah, fuck them, you know. But I don't, like, if I saw Leonard Ellerb now, if I saw Stephen Espinoza now, I would willingly have a conversation. We'd go out for a coffee if they want. They wouldn't accept. But it doesn't, honestly. I have no... But you have to remember, they don't want me here. Aaron, Ellerby, Espinoza, DeBella, Heyman, none of them want me here. So it's very difficult. Like, it's harder for me to get to where I want to be. Partly because they don't want me here, and partly because of my behaviour. Because I can't help myself. But I want to be real. I don't want to be like, "Hey man, how are you?" I'm just gonna fuck with you and joke with you, and if you don't like me, you don't like me. But I'm not gonna like be a snide. Yeah. So, but it was the same in the UK. When I started in the UK, no one wanted to let me in, and it was hard. We got there, we dominated, and we'll dominate over here. But might take another year, might take 3 years, but we'll get there.
Keep working it. Have you reached out? I know you've kind of mentioned Tank here and there whenever those things come out. Obviously, Tank.
Well, they sent me, Leonard, Mayweather Promotions sent me a legal letter. Yeah, saying don't talk about Tank or approach Tank. He's under contract to us. Now, how long does that contract run for? Tank's a smart guy. If his contract is up, then he will field offers from everyone, and he should certainly field one from us. If his contract isn't up, then we have no interest in talking to him anyway. So we'll see what happens.
Last one, obviously you just announced Usyk Joshua in Saudi Arabia. Man, it's going to be incredible. Joshua has Garcia in his camp now. What was it that made Garcia the guy? Because obviously Joshua did the kind of trainer tour.
I think at the stage Josh is at in his career, it's really about the feeling, the confidence, the vibe. You know, I mean, we all know all these guys that he's talking to, are all exceptional trainers. It's not like, you know, whether it's Eddie Reynoso, whether it's Robert Garcia, whether it's Virgil Hunter, Ronnie Shields, they're all brilliant, but it's the one that you feel most confident about going into battle with, and that was Robert Garcia. And I'm really excited because he brings something different, a different kind of confidence. You know, I saw his eyes light up, Robert Garcia, when he saw the head-to-head, as if to say, fuck, you're massive compared to this guy. But it doesn't, you know, Usyk's an amazing fighter, but I feel really good about this fight, and I think it's going to be a brilliant fight.
It's a great addition to the team for sure. Eddie, thank you so much for your time, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you.